What's up, guys? My name is Rasheem. I'm from Seneca, South Carolina. I will be doing 2 songs for this audition. He's Able by Dietrich Haddon and Chris Tomlin. Great Are You, Lord. Exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think, according to the power that worketh in you. See, God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Oh, don't give up on God, and He won't give up on you. He's able. He's able. God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, and He won't give up on you. He's able. He's able. And we cry, oh, 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 He's able. Yes, God say, oh, 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 He's able. Oh, 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 He's able. Say, oh, 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 He's able. He's able, 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 He's able. Don't give up on God, 'cause He won't give up on you. He's able. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's It's your breath in our lungs. So you pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Great. All the earth will shout your praise. My heart will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. My heart will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. My heart will cry, these bones will say, great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise. Pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Ocean's Edge. Well, I'm applying because one, this is something I've been praying about. I had a family friend tell me about the school, so I went on the website and checked you guys out, and I literally loved everything on the website. So I prayed about it, asked God to give me signs, and I just wanted to be obedient. He just gave me millions of signs of why I should pursue this, so that is why I'm here auditioning and just filling out this application to get in. How I think that it will impact me today, it'll be amazing just being able to be around people like me that's wanting to become a worship leader or just instrumentalists for churches and everything. Also, just going deeper in God down there daily, being able to have one-on-one with pastors and other ministers. I think it'll just be great for me. So that's how I think it will impact me today. For the future, after it is all said and done and I have graduated, not only will I have an undergrad, but I think I'll be well prepared as far as just being a disciple and a leader in church. I have a heart for worship, and I just have a heart for people, and I just want, the will of God to be done. So that is why I am auditioning, and that is how I think it will impact me for the future. That was my testimony and experience with being a Christian. I started the journey when I was 8 years old. Rededicated my life when I was 16. I understood more about just what God was, who He is, and just how great He is to all of us. An experience as far as spiritual, I would have to say here recently, the past 2 years, is just being able to hear His voice and follow the calling He has on my life. The call He has on my life, if I can give you guys an example, I was at this church before the church I'm at now, Fire Ark in Seneca, South Carolina. I was the head musician there, and I helped with praise and worship. And I knew God was leading me to this other church, which where I'm at now. It's called 5 Point, just to focus in all on just leading worship as far as vocals. An experience I've had being able to hear God's voice. Before He led me to 5 Point, I prayed about it because I knew it was not going to be comfortable. But I knew following him, like it's not going to be comfortable all the time. So I prayed about it, got signs about that. Um, I had the worship leader, which is my mentor. I had the worship leader come to me and ask about leading on Wednesday nights. He told me to pray about it. So I prayed about it. Started getting signs. So I got to him that Wednesday night and told him, I said, hey, um, not only does he want me to take this as an opportunity, but I think he's also leading me here as a member and just to grow spiritually here. So went back to church that Sunday, and before I gave him a 2 weeks notice, I asked God to give me one more sign because the church I was at is just very comfortable for me, what I grew up in as far as just real gospel. I asked him to give me one more sign. So after that service, I prayed that prayer. 10 minutes later, my mom calls. Mom calls me. At the time, me and her are working at the same plant. My mom calls me and say, hey, we had to let you go because you broke a piece last Tuesday and the insurance doesn't cover it. So that's why they had to let you go. Now, I sat there in awe for about 5 minutes because anybody would probably be upset that they lost their job. But to me, it was a prayer being answered because I asked God to give me one more sign why. And coming from losing that job where I used that money to pay bills and do whatever needed to be done, and for him to already have just a financial avenue set up for me for this next church, I knew this is what he wanted me to do. So I pursued it, and I'm still there. And I just want to be obedient to his word. It's been really good, and I'm just growing in him daily, and that is why that is just an example of how I've heard God's voice and followed the call. I just want to thank you guys for worshiping with me today. It's been awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, my name is Rasheem Simpson. I am from Seneca, South Carolina. Hope you guys have a blessed day.